Wyatt Roholt. Number 4, Renz Fonsbeck. Number 12, your hottest shooter, Mark Huber. And number 15, the man who does it all, does all the dirty work in and out, it's Parker Coombs. So your starting lineup as it's been the whole way through. Your lone sub has been Logan Litchford. This is a very, very scrappy Bears team. Nothing fears the Bears. Now looking at the other side, you got the Bonneville Lakers. By the way, Bears, coached by Scott Hunt, someone that you've been very, very complimentary of, Coach.
Yeah, I love the way he coaches. You know, he's in his sixth year over there at Bear with 4 state titles, includes 1 at Penguins and 3 at South Severe. That guy can coach.
For the starters for the Bonneville Lakers, number 0, Zachary Allspaw. That'll be one to keep your eye on. Number 3, Tyler Hancock. Number 4, Luke Dixon. Number 23, Henry Hank Bushel. He had 14 last night. And number 30 will be Kinnan Finder. Bonneville's dressed in the white jerseys, white shorts, red numeral blue trim, along with the gold trim on the numerals and the shorts as well.
Really quick, Ajay, tonight's officials, Trent Levitt, Sean Chenoweth, and Amy Cromanhook. As we get ready for this game, Ajay and John, just a couple things that I felt were going to be the keys for the Bears' victory tonight. 1, you've got to run solid half-court offense. Bears been known to run their offense really well. They're precise. They're almost surgical when they run their offense. They're going to have to do that tonight. They've got to limit second-chance opportunities by the Bonneville Lakers. And no matter what happens out there tonight, if you're the Bears, you've got to stay in this game just like they did yesterday. They stayed in the game. They were eventually able to build a lead, extend that lead.
Huber, top of the key, dribbles back, resets the offense, calls the play. Now it's Kelton Summers on the left side. Kelton to Parker. Free throw line extended. Now to Kelton Summers inside the arc. Back to Huber. Now to Fonsbeck. Deep 3 left wing. Front rim no good. Rebounded by Bonneville. And here comes Bushel. Bushel, top of the key. Looks to the side. Gives to Dixon. Dixon back to Bushel. Now to Dixon. Stands on the beak of the logo. Holds. Now it's Allspaw. Back to Dixon. Patient offense being ran by Bonneville. Turns into a turnover, though. Here's Coombs. Other side to Huber. Huber pulls back out. And they'll run a play. Coach Scott Hunt. Cool, calm, and collected. He's been in these playoffs before. We got a referee timeout. Bracelet or something on Parker Coombs' wrist.
And right away, you can see Bonneville is doing a great job of cutting off any inclination of a dribble drive anywhere in the paint or to the basket by the Bears.
Wide hole at top of the key. Free throw line extended. Just underneath it is Parker Coombs. Gives back to Mark Huber. Right side logo. Deep 3. Top of the key. Front rim. No good. The roach for 2 from deep. Here comes Bonneville. It's Bushel. Stop. Pop. Shot. Front rim. No good. Both teams cold to start the game. It's Wyatt Roholt. Slowly crosses timeline. Calls his play. Being guarded by Dixon. Right side is Fonsbeck. Free throw line, right side, elbow is Coombs. Now to Summers, now to Roholt on the left side. Roholt holds, top of the key is Coombs. Right side is Summers. Dribbles, now top of the key is Huber. Patient offense does Bear River run. They're usually in no hurry, and they can take plenty of time off the clock doing so. Just above the free throw line is Parker Coombs. Thinks about a jumper, hands off to Roholt left side, layup. Good, and the foul. Has a small little grin on his face as that will break the cold streak.
Nice job by the Bears of setting up that back cut, and boy, nice delivery there, and a strong take to the basket by Wyatt Roholt.
John, great pass as well.
Yeah, I love, like I said in the pregame, I love Wyatt Roholt. He's just solid no matter what game he's in. He's just a solid performer overall.
Wyatt Roholt to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Spins, extends, releases, and hits. Bear River's a very good free throw shooting team.
Yeah, they shot the ball over 20 times from the free throw line against Orem.
Missed what, 3?
Three the whole game.
Dixon to the left side. He'll give it to Hancock, back to Dixon. Now it's Allspaw, inside. Jumper is good from Bushhill. And it's
was actually-
3-2 Bear River with 5:45
That
remaining.
was actually by Finders there, Ajay. Finders with the bucket on that one.
Oh, it is Finders. I apologize. Roholt, left side, dribbles hard, pulls back, gives to Summers. Top of the key, three, front rim, no good. Fonsbeck to Coombs. He'll take a three-ball, corner pocket, yummy. No, it's a two. So it'll be 5-2 Bear River, 5.5 remaining here in the first quarter. Here's Dixon, top of the key. Now gives to Zachary Allspaw. Back to Dixon. Now it's Hancock to Dixon again. Back to Hancock, dribbles just above the free throw line. Dixon straightaway three, long, no good. Rebound is to Hancock, who fights for it. Jump steps inside the key. Now that's Bushel. His layup's no good. Ball's tipped around. Fought over by Roholt and Summers. They realize they're on the same team. And Roholt takes that rebound.
Boy, fortunate break there for the Bears. They were able to give up some second chance opportunities, but still came away with a rebound.
Here's Coombs. Being guarded by Bushel. Dixon guarding Fonsbeck. Now top of the key to Huber. Huber, left side of the logo, now gives to Roholt, who stands on the logo. Free throw line to Coombs. Look for the back door for Huber. Not there, so he'll pull back. And now Summers, left side. Coach, really patient offense by Bear River.
Yeah, almost surgical-like offense. Boy, they're precise. They run their stuff really well.
Fonsbeck to the hole, gives to Coombs. Left corner, three-ball pocket. Yummy! Coombs from deep, and it's 8-2 Bear River. 4:12 remaining in the first quarter. Dixon on the beak of the logo. To the left side. Now top of the keys, Bushel. Now Dixon. Not Dixon, excuse me, that's Allspaw. Now to Dixon. Thinks about a three, thinks better of that three. Looking for Feiner inside, can't get it to him. So top of the key now is Bushel. Bushel thinks about a three, nope. Allspaw now being guarded by Roholt. Now inside to Feiner, nice pass to Dixon. Floater is up and good. What a pass, what a floater.
Nice shot there by Dixon.
Yeah, that's good passing from your big man
Absolutely.
to reverse that. And I mean, he's a big body. They had to double team Bear River did.
Just Roholt to Summers, back to Roholt. Top of the key. Backdoor pass to Coombs, finds a layup, can't finish.
Nice back cut.
Pass. Nice back cut too. Dixon nearly loses it, gets back control, gives to Bushel. Bushel top of the key, looking for help, gives it to Hancock, fakes a pass to the corner, back to the top of the key to Bushel. He'll try a straightaway three, and no good. Rebounded, loose ball. He's got a foul. It's going to be on Hancock. Yep. Grab Summers' arm.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, one thing about the Bear River Bears, we obviously know because we've seen them play quite a bit, they have a really short bench. Boy, that could be a momentum buster if Bear River was to get in any type of foul trouble tonight.
Absolutely.
We don't want that to happen for the Bears.
Jordan City checks in, and Tyler Hancock will check out for the Lakers.
Jordan City, he'll come in looking to shoot those three balls. He's the one that put the dagger in the Grizzlies last week.
Here's Roholt, free throw line extended. Pulls back is Mark Huber. Now it's Coombs to Fonsbeck. Fringe of the logo. Now it's Coombs. Deep three's filling it. Hits it again!
Man.
Yummy from Coombs. He's got three. And it's 11-4 Bear River now over Bonneville with 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. Coombs, coach.
Boy, he's feeling it.
Honeycomb.
Yep, you better find him quickly.
Dixon.
He's supposed to be sick, right?
Yeah, right. He's been battling the flu all the rest of the week. Here's Dixon, left corner three, can't hit it. That was Zachary Allspaw. I apologize. By the way, Zachary and Dixon look almost alike. I said almost, not really. So 11-4 Bear River with 2:25 remaining here in the game, or first quarter.
That'd be a low-scoring one.
Yeah,
That's like
no
North
kidding.
Carolina State when they scored 23 or 24 in the game.
We wouldn't be able to get all of our sponsors in.
Left corner three ball, White Roholt, back rim, no good. Skying for it is Finder. And he gives to Allspaw. Top of the key is Finder now. Back to Allspaw, three ball, front rim, no good. He's cold to start. Long rebound goes to Huber, left side. Huber wants to go on the drive, pulls back to Fonsbeck. He'll try a left wing three. Back rim, no good again.
Ren Fonsbeck wasn't quite on balance when he fired that one.
So here's Dixon. Top of the key. Now to Allspaw. Inside to Finder. Nice floater. Can't get it to go. Short on that one. Bonneville's been short on a lot of their jumpers, coach.
And like we talked about, the Bears got to keep them off the boards. They can't let them have second chance opportunities. they've been fortunate to keep them off the boards to this point.
90 seconds remaining here in the opening frame. 11-4 Bear River. Wyatt Rollhole with the top of the dribble. Right side of the logo. Stands on the fringe of it. Now dribbles. Looks to Huber. Huber, right side in the corner. Back to Rollhole. They'll reset.
This is where I feel that Bear Rivers has one of their strong suits right here. End of quarter situations. They can do a couple things really well. One of them is to pass and catch the basketball.
Here's Huber. He'll drive left side. Kick back to Coombs. Coombs, access denied by Dixon. Now it's Fonsbeck. Now it's Rollhole. 56 remaining here on the opening frame clock. They've taken off 36. Actually, about 30 seconds now.
Yeah, Bonneville's doing a good job of switching defensively on those screens and everything, the motion that Bear River runs.
Rollhole stands on about the middle of the bird of the logo with 37 seconds remaining. Coach, they're going to just take the whole clock and play for a last shot.
Yeah, Coach Kyle Bullinger's willing to let that happen, being down 11-4.
Wyatt Rollholt switches, dribbles in between hands, right to left to right, now to the left. He'll stay on the left-hand dribble. 20 seconds remain on the game clock. 19, 18, 17. Huber to the left of wing. Now Fonsbeck goes from right corner to left corner. Coombs stands at the right wing. Gets a screen from Summers. Wyatt accepts that screen. Now to Coombs. 6, 5. Got to go, boys. 4, 3. Wyatt looks for help. Gives the top of the key 3. Summers at the buzzer. It's short. Can't get it to go, and that will do it for your first quarter. For Bear River, it's a good one. They lead at 11-4. We'll take a 1-minute break and get you back to 4A semifinal action here on the Bear River Boys Basketball 104.9 The Ranch and the Catch Valley Radio Network.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who are proud supporters of the Bear River Bears. We're happy to say we've had several of our employees and our own children wear the red and white at BRHS. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our products in stores such as Costco or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond. We love our Bears.
Hey, buddy.
Come on in. Sure.
Wow, nice apartment.
Thanks.
What's that jar of money?
Oh, that's my rent.
That's a lot of money you're throwing away.
I'm not throwing it away.
Rent, throwing it away, same diff. Why not buy a home?
But where do I start?
I've got a real estate agent's number right here.
Coldwell Banker Two-Gall Realtors. They have 16 caring, dedicated agents ready.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good to go.
Welcome back to the American First Event Center, home of the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. 11-4 Bear River leads it here in Game 1 of 4A Boys semifinal action. Game 2, Skyview Payson later on this evening. John Newbold and Grinnig will be on that call on 106.9 The Fan.
I'll tell you, Ajay, we've got Bear River controlling the tempo so far this game. We mentioned that was one of the keys to the game. That's something they've got to do.
Here is Dixon, now to Osbaugh, stuck on the right wing. Dribbles out of trouble. Now to Dixon. Dixon holding, top of the key. Now Osbaugh, back to Dixon, now to Jordan City. City, trapped, needs help. Inside to Bushel. Bushel steps back for a floater. Jumper's good. Nice shot.
Nice shot there by Bushel.
Good ball movement too, Coach.
Yeah, can't let him get going. Boy, he had 3 3-pointers last night, and he's a skilled big man.
By the way, for those tuning on the live stream, Coach Baldwin is a former Skyview great coach, legendary too. Has a history of winning a lot of games, including big-time state tournament games.
Well, he was part of the coaching staff for Skyview's first basketball championship.
That will date you. Mark Huber misses a free throw jumper, rebounded by Bushel. He'll dribble down the court, give it to Jordan City, who's at the top of the key. Jordan being guarded by Parker Coombs. Back to Dixon, left side to Alspaugh, inside to Bushel. Finder. Now Dixon. Now City. Looking for Finder. Can't find him, so gives look for Bushel, gives the Finder back to City for 3. Got it.
Boy.
Tough shot and hit it anyway.
Yeah,
that kid, he doesn't even think about shooting. He just turns and fires.
Yeah.
I love his mentality when he comes in off the bench.
Yeah, that was barely contested, too. It was right in his face. But like you said, T, he's ready to shoot.
6.5 remaining in the first half. 11-9 Bear River. Bonneville on a mini 5-0 run. Wyatt Rollhole free throw unextended. Hands off to Mark Huber. Left side is Coombs. Now it's Summers. Now it's Fonsbeck. Top of the key 3. Hard drive left. Turns on the accelerator to the right side. Nothing there. Now Coombs will go to the hole. Kick out to Summers. Thought about a 3. Thinks better of it instead. Drives from left to right to the lane. Goes up with the floater. Finds the rim and in. Tough shot. Gotta
That
go.
was really tough.
Yeah, it's great take there by Summers. Took it into tall timber and finished.
13-9 Bear River with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. City on the left side, high left, kick to the corner. Zachary Alspaugh being guarded well. Now gives to Dixon on the right wing. Dixon, top of the key. Now to Jordan City. City drives right side. Kick out to the left side. 3-ball corner pocket. That's from Alspaugh. He had 21 last night. That was a game high. And he's starting to feel it now. 13-12 Bear River. 5.5 remaining in the first half.
And I think if you're Bear River here, you've got to look to get something going to the hole. Keep it spread like you're doing. It's interesting, Bonneville, I think they're doing a good job of just trying to play contained defense. They're not overextending the passing lanes.
Fonsbeck tries to cross over. It doesn't work. Instead, Parker takes a deep three. Hits it anyway.
Oh, my.
Yummy from Parker Coombs, who's been filling it from deep. 16-12 Bear River, 5:05.
Alspaugh was right in his grill on that one.
Yeah, that's great defense by Bonneville. Not much more you could do. Here's Bushel. He'll drive. Hand off to City. City stuck. Hands off to Dixon, top of the key. Now to Alspaugh. Good pressure defense. City left wide open for 3 on the right wing. Front rim, no good. And the rebound taken by the point guard, Wyatt Rohol. He gives to Fonsbeck on the left side. Fonsbeck goes to the hole, puts out instead. Gives to Rohol. Parker Coombs, heat check 3. In and out, no good.
Yeah, he was calling for that basketball.
That was deep, right in front of the Bonneville bench.
Here's City, right side. Now back to Dixon, top of the key. Finder. Now it's Alspaugh on the left wing. Alspaugh to Finder. Finder back to Alspaugh. Drives to the hole, left side, off the glass. Good. What a drive. What control, coach.
Yeah, that kid is a very
He's a
good
baller,
player.
isn't he? My goodness.
I've loved watching him play the last couple weeks.
Wyatt will hand off to Mark Huber, who will cross the timeline slowly with 4:08 remaining in the first half. 16-14 Bonneville. Been a good one so far here, especially the second quarter. Now Huber drives, stops, pulls back. Parker Coombs thinks about a 3. Decides not to. Now Fonsbeck will go to the hole. Down the middle of the lane, loses control of the ball. Gets control of it. Off-handed floaters, no good. And rebound by Bonneville. Here's Dixon. Fancy dribble and gets himself out of traffic. Now to Alspaugh. Alspaugh. Corner to City. City. Kick out to the top of the key. Swung to the corner is Bushel. Skip past the other side of City. One more pass to Alspaugh. Back to City for 3.
Oh.
Corner, got it. Great ball movement, coach.
The Lakers take the first lead of the game.
That is phenomenal ball movement. Bonneville 16, Bonneville 17, Bear River 16.
One extra pass there by the Lakers leads to a wide open 3-ball.
3:15 remaining in the first half. First lead for Bonneville. Wyatt Roholt. We got a whistle. We got a foul. That's down.
I didn't see it. It was away from the ball, but if it's
Yeah, that's Alspaugh holding
Coombs.
holding Huber as he was trying to get to the ball.
Elijah Mason checks in. As is Tyler Hancock. Going out is Bushel and Finder. So Elijah back into the game, Tyler Hancock checks back into the game. Fonsbeck in the right corner. Tries to cross over. We got a charge.
Oh, look at that defense.
Yep.
Amazing defense there by Alspaugh.
Fonsbeck says he's moving. I felt like Alspaugh beat him to the spot, though.
Well, Bonneville's out rebounding Bear River 10-6 right now, but there's a timeout on the floor, Ajay.
Hey, we'll take it too. Right now, Bonneville 17, Bear River 16. Here come the Lakers. 3:05 remaining in the first half. You're listening to Bear River Boys Basketball, 104.9 The Ranch, Cash Valley Radio Network.
Gru's Do It Best Hardware has been providing do-it-yourselfers
Man, this
and
is good
professionals
basketball.
all their
Oh,
hardware
yeah.
needs
This
for
is
over
good.
4
Hey,
decades.
Todd, how
Whether
are
it's
your
nuts and bolts,
Cougars
screws
doing?
and nails, plumbing repairs, or motorcycle tires,
Is this a full or half?
they are always adding new inventory.
Just a
including
30.
sheetrock,
Oh,
plywood,
sorry,
and
just a
2x4s.
30.
So there's no need to go out of town for your
That's a
hardware
good answer,
needs.
Todd.
If the Aggies lose Saturday, they won't get in because of one loss.
It's Jim.
To BYU.
Okay, stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good to go.
17-16, Bonneville leads Bear River with 3:05 remaining here in the first half. Bonneville just took their first lead thanks to a Jordan City 3 from the right corner. Bonneville, coach, it feels like the Bear River just can't really get anything offensively because of Bonneville's good defense.
Yeah, and the other thing Bonneville's doing is they're being really patient on defense or on offense as well, forcing the Bears to extend their defense a little bit too much.
Dixon, top of the key dribble, now to Alspaw. Alspaw will get a screen from Elijah. He'll accept that screen, go to the top of the key. Now it's Dixon. He'll get a screen from Hancock. He'll accept the screen.
Bear Rivers come out and switch to man-to-man. We'll see how that goes for him.
Alspaw inside to Hancock is taken away. We got a foul. It's on Hancock for reaching into the cookie jar. Good steal. Bear River coach is so good at forcing turnovers.
Yeah, they do a great job. One other thing that is going in Bear River's favor to this point, even though they're down one foul. One team foul with 2:37 to go in this half.
And they haven't turned the ball over. Bear River hasn't. They've forced 2 turnovers so far on Bonneville, but they haven't turned it over.
Here's Huber, top of the key, wants to go to the right side, drives hard, accelerates, glass, foul, no good. He'll shoot 2. Huber above 87% at the line this year. He doesn't miss often unless John Newbold jinxes him. And he did that yesterday, by the way. So Huber will step to the line. Bear River down by 1, 17-16 with 2:25 remaining in the first half. Huber bends, extends, releases, and hits. Ties it up at 17. In for Bear River are your starters, same as always. Coombs, Summers, Huber, Fonsbeck, and Roholt. For Bonneville, it's Elijah Mason. It's Bushel. It's Dixon. That's Jordan City and Zach Alspaw. Elijah Mason hands off to Alspaw. Deep 3, right wing, hits it.
Oh,
My
man.
goodness, what a stroke.
You might want to find him just a little bit earlier in the offense.
Bonneville takes back the lead, 20-18, 2:04. Back and forth we go. Wyatt on the logo, crosses timeline, minute 58 remaining here in the first half. Been an exciting first half to say the least. Coombs, left side, looks at the top of the key to Fonsbeck. Inside to Huber, he gets held, no call. Here comes the Bonneville Lakers. Bounce pass to Jordan City, back to Dixon. Dixon looks inside to Bushnell, instead pulls it back out to Elijah Mason. Mason holds, being guarded by Summers, looks for Zach Alspaw, not there. Now Jordan City in the right corner, gets a screen from Mason, top of the key. Now left side is Alspaw, inside is Bushnell. He'll take fadeaway floater, front rim, back rim, no good. And here comes Coombs, minute 22 remaining. Bonneville leads by 2, 20-18. Coombs, top of the key, being guarded by Mason. Now it's Huber, being guarded by Alspaw. Good D, goes up with a floater off the glass, no good. Got a foul on Alspaw on the body.
Bonneville's doing a great job of playing D.
I'd say so.
I'll tell you what, they're not biting on head and ball fakes. They're just playing good, solid, fundamental D, keeping both feet on the ground and contesting and making sure they close out short and low every time on the catch.
Mark Huber will go to line shooting 2, and Finder will check back in for Bonneville. First free throw is good. Finder comes in for Alspaw. Caden Finder, the senior center, number 30. He's got some length on him, good size, and a nice little touch on the floater too. Huber makes the first. Now to tie it. Up. Good. Tied at 20 with a minute 11 left here in the second quarter. Dixon, who's played the whole half so far, crosses logo, left side, right side, gives to City, top of the key. Now it's Bushel to Dixon. Dixon looking for Finder. Instead goes to Mason. Pump fakes a 3. Man flies by. Jumps in. Floater is good.
Nice.
Hits every bit of the rim and finds the net.
That was a nice pump fake.
Absolutely. Got his man in the air.
Got some room.
22-20 Bonneville. 41 remaining here in the first half. Coach, you hold for one shot. Nope. Hubert goes to the line hard. Wants a carry. Does Bonneville. Not going to get it. Instead we get a foul. It's going to be down, so he won't shoot. And Finder is mimicking the little carry by Huber. Huber saying, was going up. No, they say 1-1. They are.
Yeah, Coach Bollinger, he is very upset because he already talked to the official the last possession for the Bears and Mark Huber, and something that he didn't like Huber doing the last possession. So this time, he really feels like he got cheated.
Huber at the line, hits the first. By the way, fouls right now, Bonneville 7, Bear River 1. Take that for however you want. 22-21 as Huber hits the first one. 34 seconds remaining in the first half. Huber to the line, right foot front, extends above the left. Bends, extends, releases, and hits. 22-22, 34 seconds remaining. Coach, is Bonneville hold for a last shot?
I think Bonneville's going to try and hold for the last shot. try and extend the defense here by Bear River and get something on penetration and kick.
Dixon stands on the beak of the logo with 18 seconds remaining.
You've got to find City over there, number 11. That kid, he can fire from anywhere and doesn't even have to look at the basket.
10 seconds remaining, still at the logo. 9, 8. Dixon travels left, now goes right. Top of the key, needs to find somebody. 4,
That was a double
3.
dribble.
Inside to find her. Layup is no good, can't finish. White roll at the buzzer from 75. Oh, at rim, no good. Woo! And walking off the court, Bollinger is screaming at, he's not screaming at the ref, sorry. He's mad at Finder. Wants him to finish that layup, couldn't do so. So after one half of play, told you it'd be good. We're tied at 22. You're listening. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to 4A semifinal action, Bear River Boys basketball, 104.9 The Ranch, the Cache Valley Radio Network.
High School cheerleaders. There are countless benefits to participating in high school sports and activities. The NNHS My Reason Why campaign highlights diverse stories and memories shared by students, parents, coaches, officials, and community members. Share yours at nhs.org/myreasonwhy. The Utah High School Activities Association is proud to use products from Wilson Sporting Goods. For athletes to perform their best, they require the best, and that's what Wilson has delivered for over 100 years. Learn more at wilson.com. Don't forget to visit the shirt stop to pick up your state hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. The shirt stop creates and designs the highest quality custom apparel in the state of Utah. If your team or company is looking for retail quality screen printing, embroidery, or promotional products at a fair price, be sure to reach out to the folks at the shirt stop today.
By other teams
Really?
to wear that lighter colored jersey.
Ryan had to talk to Jeff Clough, and they got it situated, so they have to wear black the whole rest of the way.
There was how long before we go back?
Probably 15.
Todd, how much we got?
In addition to honey bunches of oats, fruity.
About 5 seconds.
Those consumer brands is
Talk
proud to be
next
part
break.
of Box Elder County. And
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good to go.
American First Event Center, I'm Ajay Salton, alongside Coach Baldwin, the great coach from Skyview High School, and John Newbold, who is a legend in his own house.
Yeah, that's all it is. That is exactly all it is, Ajay.
And I'm
Hey,
coming
I think you should take that back. He's a legend at Logan Country Club. When John and I worked together, when he was just a young pup, legendary range rat out there. I loved having Johnny.
Cool.
Yeah, well, if you're going to pub that, we might as well pub Dan Roskelley, too, the Ridgeline Golf Court coach, right?
Oh, yeah, man. I love Coach Ross Kelly. I'm looking forward to seeing him on Monday when we start our girls' golf season.
Well, I'm looking forward to the second half. As we begin the second half, 22-22, Bear River Bonneville. Bear River will move from left around your radio dial. They're dressed in the black jerseys, black shorts, red numeral, red stripe. Bonneville, white jerseys, white shorts, gold numeral, or I guess yellow numeral. For Bear River starting, it's your usual Coombs, Rollholt, Huber, Fonsbeck, Summers. And for Bonneville, it's Bushel, Dixon, Alspaugh. Jordan City's going to start, as is Hancock. Or excuse me, Finder, not Hancock. Finder, Huber, to Summers. Top of the keys, Fonsbeck. Left side, swung to the corner. It's Rollholt. He'll dribble out of trouble. Give it up Summers. Summers holds. Now Huber. Left side, corner. Coombs gets a screen from Huber. Patient offense by River once again. Something that we're all used to.
Yeah, Bonneville doing an interesting job here, switching like screens, guard-to-guard screens.
Rollholt got a pass to Huber. I don't know how it got to Huber, but it did. Huber loses control, taken by Bushel. Now it is City. City runs the court, gives it Dixon. Dixon holds right corner. Skip pass to Allspaw. Pump fakes a three. Drives from right to left. Back to Dixon. Now to City. City right corner. Inside to Finder. Puts it up off the glass and good. Summers had no chance, Coach.
Nope. Finders did a nice job of posting up and making sure he was sealed, or he sealed his defender. Excellent job there.
Rollholt free throw line extended to Coombs. Back to Rollholt. Now to Huber. Got to get an offense running for Bear. They've seemed stagnant since early in the first half. Coombs three ball, front rim, no good. Rebounded by Jordan City of Bonneville. Here come the Lakers, up by 2. 6:40 remaining. It's Dixon alone from right to left. Underhand scoop off the layup is good.
That was a great.
Needs a timeout.
Great screen underneath by the big man.
Yeah, that was a great job there.
We'll take a 30-second timeout. 26-22 Bonneville. 6:34 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to 4A semifinal action on the Bear River Boys Basketball Radio Network and 104.9 The Ranch.
Where you been?
The GAS station.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
So one of the things I was going to tell you guys,
Oh, yeah.
about 6 or 7 years ago, well, even longer than that, I was the president of our Basketball Coaches Association. So I got on this national board, and one of the big pushes to eliminate the same thing we're talking about was they were going to pass this legislation. Each state obviously would have the opportunity to adopt it, that every home team would wear white. Every road team, no matter your school colors, would wear black.
4, 3, 2, 1, you're good to go.
26-22, Bonneville leads it. That's their biggest lead of the game so far with 6:34 remaining in the third quarter. Coach, Bear River's offense has seemed stagnant since about midway through the second quarter.
One thing that Bonneville has done that's just been amazingly well not only the start of this half, but the last few possessions of the first half, they're limiting the opportunities of Mark Huber to catch the ball in the operational area on the offense. And then when he gives it up, they're doing such a great job of defending him. They're not letting him go to the boards very strong.
Wyatt Rollholt will cross timeline with a dribble. He's got Summers on his right. Free throw line is Coombs extended. He gets that pass. Coombs still looking, gives to Rollholt. 3-ball, left corner pocket. Got it!
Oh, nice.
26-25, Bonneville leads it. 6:15 remaining in the third. Dixon quickly crosses timeline. Trailing is Bushel. Finder is in there as well. Zach Allspaw as well. Jordan City, who's got a lot of minutes coming off the bench. Here's Allspaw. Stop of the free throw line. Jumper is good. Got the friendly rim bounce. Boy, they've got some good shooters on Bonneville.
I think Parker Coombs got popped in the nose. He was kind of rubbing his nose, seeing if it was bleeding.
No blood, no foul.
Yeah, he's still wiping it off.
Yep, never mind, he's bleeding. Hubert to Fonsbeck, left side. Fonsbeck dribbles out of trouble, gives to Coombs, now to Huber. Huber pump fakes a three. Still hasn't hit one from there yet. Fonsbeck takes it to corner three. That's no good. Back rim. Skying high for the rebound is Bushel. Bushel to Allspaw. Allspaw, right side of logo, high out. Back to Bushel. Bushel top of the key, being guarded by Coombs. Dosey-Does with Allspaw. Allspaw to Dixon. Thinks about three. Drives right side of the hole. Bounce pass to Bushel. Bushel on Wyatt. He'll take advantage of that all day. Goes up with it. Foul and one.
Oh.
Wow, that's a good move.
That's a bad mismatch for Wyatt Rollholt, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's a strong take there by Bushel. I'm telling you, that kid gets ahead of steam. He's tough to stop.
Parker Coombs has got to come out. He's got a bloody nose. I don't know why they didn't stop play before this.
Yeah, he's got blood everywhere.
Well, see, and that's what I mentioned. Like, he got popped underneath on the last Bear River possession, or Bonneville possession. He came down the court and just kept playing, and nothing happened until finally, I guess it bled enough. the official saw it.
Okay, your hand's red. Let's play.
They don't have an athletic trainer down there or anyone to give them anything to stop that bleeding. Boy, that's unfortunate. They don't have a trainer down there.
We got a timeout, and it's going to be called by Coach Young. Let's just keep it here.
Yeah, we've got blood everywhere on the floor.
Absolutely. 30-25, Bonneville leads it. Their biggest lead of the game so far. 5:14 remaining in the third quarter. Parker Coombs got blood. Man, he's going to go to the locker room here.
He's got to get some help from a trainer
Yeah,
somewhere.
I don't know why. How do they not have a trainer here to help out? They have someone from.
Well, Southern Utah University, I saw someone come on the court. Maybe they've got someone back in the tunnel where he went. But yeah, it was definitely away from the ball. It just on that last Bonneville possession. So, and of course, look who's cleaning up the blood.
We've got Brigham.
Brigham Nilsson. I swear that he's been everything in his first year down here in the athletic department at SUU.
We talk about Hallie Livingston being able to do everything for the Ridgeline Riverhawks girls team.
He is
I'll
the
tell you
Hallie
what,
Livingston of Southern Utah Athletic Department.
Brigham Nilsson's doing it all in his first year. That's why I want to come back down here. It's a great place to have this tournament.
And he's very well dressed, by the way.
Yeah, that's one thing. Southern Utah University, they've put on a great spread
They
up
have.
here. I mean, terrific
Absolutely.
job. They've done great as hosts of this 4A tournament for the boys and girls basketball programs.
Chocolate chip cookies have been fantastic.
They were good.
I'm on a diet, too.
Well, it did.
I'm going to have 2 more, and then I'll start mine.
They had a bunch of You're going to start your
no,
diet
don't-
after.
don't-
Where's your son?
don't-
Where's
no,
Tyler
stop
been?
It. Stop it. Don't make fun of Coach.
Tyler's working somewhere, I'm sure.
Tyler's his boy, everybody, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, he gets down here to these tournaments. Next thing I know, he's running the copier. He's helping the officials do something. He's amazing.
So Logan Litchford's going to check in for Parker Coombs. Coach, let's talk about Logan Litchford. He hasn't seen a lot of playoff action so far. And now
Nope.
you're throwing him in with 5:14 down by 5 in the third.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. For whatever reason that you have to play or that Coach Hunt feels like he has to put in Logan Litchford, he likes to go with these 5 guys. But I'll tell you, Logan Litchford, he's no slouch. He comes in. He might not be as experienced as these kids, but he plays hard. He understands that he has limitations, that he has a certain role out there, and he plays within that role.
Parker Coombs comes running back onto the court. Will sit on the bench. Don't pick your nose, kid. Whatever you do. That's my advice. At the line is going to be the finder. It is. He's going to try to complete the 3-point play.
That's Bushel.
That's Bushel. No, it's not. Is it? It is. Sorry, it is. I lied. Free throw is short, but Finder puts it back in off the glass. So it's supposed to be a 3-point play. It's a 4-point play. Bonneville up 7:32-25, 5 minutes remaining. Roholt to Fonsbeck to Huber. Thought about a deep 3. Thought about it again. Instead gives off to Summers. Summers to Fonsbeck. Fonsbeck to Litchford. By the way, Coombs was shooting well. That's a big loss for Bear River right now. Huber on the left wing, being guarded by City. City doing a great job of staying in front of him. Fonsbeck goes to the hole, has the ball stripped away. Loose ball retained by Bear River and Fonsbeck. In the corner is Roholt. Roholt tries to drive, draws the foul, and the one.
Oh, that's a big play there by Roholt.
That's going to be on Bushel, isn't it?
I believe so. How did he have the strength to get that ball out to the basket? John, I think you talked about that yesterday, about how strong Roholt is when he accepts contact.
Well, he's just solid. That's why I love watching him. The 2 games that they played against Skyview, he's just a solid player no matter what he's doing on the court.
Coach, you've always had some great shooters in your life, by the way. The free throw is good. Makes it a 32-27 game with 4.5 remaining in the third quarter. Coach, you've had some great shooters in your life, in your career. Coach Hunt just went to Huber and said, you had to look, shoot the ball.
Yeah, Huber's passing up shot opportunities for whatever reason. He's got to knock down a couple shots. That'll open up the opportunities for him to take it to the rim.
Dixon to the top of the key, fringe of the logo. Now to the right side is Allspaw. Allspaw to Bushell, who pops out. Now to Dixon. Corner is City. 3 ball. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by Bushell. Up off the glass and good. The big men are doing their work tonight for Bonneville. 34-28. 4 minutes remaining in the third. Huber, deep 3, will take it, miss it. At least he shot it. Rebounded by Bonneville. Here comes Allspaw down the lane to City. Jumper is no good. Now Coombs has got a rebound. Coombs with Fonsbeck on his right, gives to Fonsbeck. Fonsbeck pulls out, gives to White Roholt, off the glass left side, finishes the layup.
With the left hand, too.
34-30 with 3:35 remaining in the third quarter. Boy, reckless pace right now by both teams on transitional
Looks like Bear River's going to try and trap here in the...
Bushel to Allspaw. Back to Bushel, top of the key. Looks at Dixon, instead goes right. Now gives left corner 3 ball from City. That's no good. Rebounded by Bushel, put it back in.
Well, City's missed his last few 3-point shots, and like T said, he's always ready to shoot it and will shoot it often.
Well, credit for Bushel for being there on the Johnny on the spot. He's got 2 offensive boards and 4 points in the last 2 possessions.
Yeah, Bear River's getting out rebounded right now, 16-9.
Height coming into play for Bear River, and it's been a problem. Coombs to Summers, top of the key, dribbles. Now to Rollholt on a handoff. He does with Fonsbeck. Fonsbeck will take a screen. Now to Rollholt. Rollholt tries to drive in. Right side. Access denied by City. Great defense by Jordan City. Wow. Here's Bart Huber. Left side. Drives. Glass. Foul. No good. And is he going to shoot 2?
I think it was before the shot. I think he's calling it on the floor.
Nope, they're called.
Oh, he is calling
shooting.
it too. At first, I thought he said that it was on the floor. Now he's saying it's shooting.
That's a strong take there by Mark Huber.
Bollinger is livid right now. And checking in is going to be Tyler Hancock.
How about that D earlier on that drive by
Jordan
Rojo
City.
by City?
That was phenomenal. But free throw is good, by the way. 36-31. Bonneville leads it. 2:37 remaining. Kyle Bollinger still going at it with the ref on the far side.
Might be the same official he was getting on in the first half as well.
I kind of don't blame him. There's some heavy contact on one side. He didn't get the call. But then Mark Huber got it here on the extension of the arm, but drew the foul. Misses the free throw as Huber, so it remains a 5-point game, 36-31 Bonneville, with 2.5 remaining in the first. Bushel to Dixon, who crosses timeline. Back to Bushel. Bushel, free throw extended is Finder. Now to Dixon. Dixon drives to the hole. Right side, floater is no good, but draws the foul.
Do you think that foul was
Is
called?
a makeup call?
He's been harping on the contact enough that maybe that's what caused it.
Yeah, sure, not much contact there, a little nickel dimer. But I'll tell you, I think Bonneville's doing a great job of dissecting this Bear River trap.
Makes the first free throw. It's a 37-31 game. Biggest thing for Bonneville is where they're at now is 6, with 2:21 remaining in the third quarter. To make it a 7-point game, he does. 38-31 Bonneville, Bear River trailing. This is the biggest trail they've had all tournament long.
Like we talked about, one of the keys, no matter what happens here, you've got to stay in the game. You've got to come up with a big play here. You've got to have a shot, or you got to have a basket.
Summers, Fonsbeck, top of the key. Fonsbeck getting handsy, and we got a travel. Yep, it's a good call.
Good call. It was either going to be a push-off or a travel.
He did both.
Well, see, the one thing last night in the Orem game, Ren Fonsbeck was the one knocking down the threes. Tonight it's been Parker Coombs, but Fonsbeck hasn't been able to knock those down.
Bollinger's still going at it with the ref, by the way. He's still not happy with something. 2 minutes remaining, 38-31 Bonneville. Bushel crosses timeline, looks for Dixon. Instead, he gives the City back to Dixon. Left side, Dixon on top of the logo. Bushel looks for Finder and says, City's wide open 3. Passes up the 3, drives to left baseline. Floater's no good. Rebounded by Wright. Rollholt. Here come the Bears. Here comes Rollholt. You got to score here, boys. Fonsbeck, right ball, 3 ball. No good front rim. That's huge.
Yeah, last night he would have knocked that jumper down.
We got a timeout from Bonneville. It's a 30. We'll take it as well. 38-31 Bonneville leads it with a minute 34 remaining in the third. You're listening to Bear River Boys basketball for a semifinal action on 104.9 The Ranch.
To Red Funeral
You gotta
Home,
make that.
family is the
Yeah,
key.
you gotta have
You
that.
gotta
Funeral
make
Home
that,
is a
man.
family-owned business
It's a
owned
huge
by
three.
Joe and
You make
Rochelle
that
Rudd.
shot,
and they love to serve
all of
you.
a sudden-
They know how difficult it is
Oh,
when a
man.
loved one passes on.
Bear River
That's
just can't
why they'll
put
walk you
together
through every step with
strings of
genuine
possessions.
care and compassion. Whether it's selecting the perfect
Well, they did in the
casket
first
or
quarter,
working
but
on
that's
the right
it.
headstone,
Exactly.
They'll pay attention to the details to
Just
make
can't
your
put together
experience
strings of
a great-
possessions.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good to go.
With a minute 34 here left, 38-31 Bonneville leads it. It is the biggest deficit Bear River has had in the whole entire state tournament thus far. Third quarter here at the American First Event Center. I'm Ajay Salveson to my right, Coach Baldwin to my left, John Newbold. Grateful to have you all joining with us. By the way, the live stream that's going on to our right side, we're grateful to be on that as well. To the cameramen doing a phenomenal job. Bushel to Dixon. Now to City to Dixon. Dude, Dixon nearly travels, no call. Now Bushel on the left side, thought about a 3. Gives back to Dixon. Inside to Finder is picked off by Summers. Here comes Rollholt. Coach, got a score here, you think?
Got to have a basket here if you're the Bears. You've got to get some momentum going your way.
Wyatt, top of the key.
Oh, my.
D3 short. And ball's tipped around, and Bushel recovers. Long outlet pass to City. City to Tyler Hancock on the right side. Tyler drives from right to left. Gives to Dixon for a 3. Left wing, nothing but backboard, and that's it. Wyatt Rojo with the long rebound. 46 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Parker Coombs will try a three. Airballs it. My goodness. Summers looks at his team and says, you need to calm down.
Calm down, run some offense.
Yep.
You've got plenty of time. It's 40.8 left in the third, not the fourth. There's no reason for them to be casting up those three balls like that.
38-31, Bonneville leads it over Bear River with 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A 10-point lead could be damaging to Bear River right now. City to Dixon, high right, dribbles out of traffic, now being trapped. Oh, somehow gets it to Bushel, in the corner to Hancock. Hancock drive, and stolen by Coombs. Bollinger's not happy.
Got to get the ball up the floor a little bit quicker if you're the Bears.
15 seconds remaining. They're going to play for one possession. Possession arrow, by the way, points towards Bonneville. So they'll get the ball to start the fourth. 6, 5, top of the key. Coombs, 3, hands off to Wyatt. Got to shoot it. Wyatt, floater, the buzzer, no good. And at the end of 3, Bonneville leads at 38-31 as we go to the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're listening to Bear River Boys basketball and 4A semifinal action on 104.9 The Ranch and the Cashfly Radio Network. They just look out of sorts.
I've always felt if you're down, especially if it's 2 or 3 possessions like you are now, you don't go for the last shot. You go for the first available good shot. You just run your regular offense, then you shoot it up. Whatever happens on the other end, if they make it, oh well.
Yeah.
If they don't make it, well, you just ran some sound offense. You can get some momentum going.
Anytime is taco time.
Boy, possessions are going to be few and far between if you're the Bears.
Yep.
A couple of friends
Bonneville's not going to sit there and give you possessions anymore. They're done with that.
So they looked around and they found great
It's
basin
a 7-point
graphics.
lead.
They ordered
It
some
feels
polo
like it's
shirts and went to a
about
trade
20.
show, and everybody was staring
You know
at their
what I mean?
logo.
Yeah.
So they finally said, "What's everybody looking at?"
Yeah,
People said,
7-point
"We
lead
love your
feels like
logo, love
20.
your design. Who did it?" And they were happy to say, "Great Basin Graphics of Logan, Utah." Those friends of mine are true believers now. Great Basin Graphics made you look.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good to go.
Back here at the American First Credit Union Center at Southern Utah, home of the Thunderbirds. Bonneville leads Bear River by 7, 38-31 as we begin the fourth. Thanks for all of everybody joining on 104.9 The Ranch, the Cashfly Radio Network, and this stream that's just going on to the right of us. Coach, I want you to say exactly what you just told me at break.
Well, I just felt like if you're the Bears, you've got to get something going your direction. So whether or not they waited there until the end to try and get a shot, just get the first available. Let's try and get something going.
City, 3 ball, front rim, no good. Skying for the rebound
Here
is
we
going
go.
to be
Let's
wide
go.
roll to up to Huber. They do want to run. Huber, right wing, drives to the hole, hard. Contact, foul,
Yes.
can't get it, but does get those free throw line.
Well, that's obviously what Coach Hunt told the
Yeah,
Bears
no
is to push
kidding.
the pace, get to the basket, let's get to the free throw line where we were 9 of 10 on the game. And on the other end, City had started the game for Bonneville, knocking those 3 balls down in the second quarter, and ever since then he's missed his last 4, I think.
Free throw from Huber is good, makes it a 6-point game. Try to cut it to 5 on this free throw. He's made all but 1. Huber wipes both shoes, extends the right foot in front of the other. Bends, extends, releases, and hits. 38-33 now. 38-33. 7:41 remaining in the game. City to Bushel. Looks for Dixon.
Oh,
Does get it to Dixon. Ball is tipped by Coombs. To City, back to Bushel. He'll take a right wing 3.
That's
front
not the
rim,
shot.
no good. That's not a shot you want if you're Bollinger. Here comes Huber. He wants to go again. Jumper, floater, got it. Might have been fouled too. 38-35 Bonneville, 7:18 remaining in the game.
stay in the game. Stay in the game if you're the Bears. You don't need to overextend too bad. Just be solid.
Inside, nice pass. Finds Finder on a wide open layup on the right side, gets it to go.
Yeah, those diagonal passes, T, broke that press of Bear River.
Yeah, overextended to the defense.
Left side is Roholt, right side is Coombs. Left side is Summers. Right side is Coombs again. Hands off to Huber. He'll take a deep 3, back rim, no good. Wyatt Roholt gets the rebound. How about the rebound position? But we got a blocking. Oh, now the lady down called a blocking foul.
She's got a block over here.
He got a charge, and he had the better look, he felt like. So as it is a charge, that's on Huber.
Yeah, Trent Levitt with the charge over here. Amy Croman hooked down low with the block.
That might have been the right call as a charge, to be honest. He extended that arm just a little bit too much. So 40-35, Bonneville leads it with 6:35 remaining here in the game. Bushel to Tyler Hancock. Out of Dixon, top of the keys, Jordan City. Free throw line extended to Finder. Here's a three. Tyler Hancock, no good. Fonsbeck with the rebound. As coach said, possessions will be few and far between. You got to make the most of them. Summers on the left wing.
Yeah, Summers has been gun shy tonight.
Absolutely. Fonsbeck, deep three. Hits it. Yummy. Makes it a
Boy.
2-point game. Now 40-38.
And all of a sudden, that rim's getting a little bit smaller if you're the Bonneville Lakers.
Coach Hunt puts his arms in there and says, let's go.
If you're
Hancock, Dixon.
If you're the
fouled on
Lakers,
three.
you've got to get a paint touch.
Bushel looks to City. He'll drive to the baseline. Floater, good.
Right there.
Wow. Bollinger wants a timeout. It's a 30. We're just going to keep it here. 42-38. Bonneville leads it with 5:48 remaining. Bear River ball, by the way, possession arrow is also in favor of Bear River, Coach.
Yeah, I'll tell you, one thing I really liked about Bonneville, that possession, like we talked about, they've got to get the ball to the paint. They've got to try and force the action just a little bit there instead of being so content to pass around the perimeter. I know they've got the lead, but if you're the Bonneville Lakers, you've got to make sure you're still running sound offense. And on the other side of that, the Bears, you're right there. You're down 4, you've got plenty of time left, no need to panic, just stay in the game like we talked about earlier, Ajay.
John, give me a key stat.
Well, right now it's still the free throw line. Bonneville's finally got to the line, but 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And Bear River is 11 of 12. Also rebounding, Bear River starting to rebound, cut into that margin. It's 19-15 for Bonneville, but Bear River was down a lot more than that earlier.
42-38. Bonneville leads it with 5:48 remaining in the game. Possession arrow favors Bear River, and Bear River has possession of the basketball. Crossing timeline is Wyatt Rollhold. Now to Mark Huber on the right side. Mark Huber tries to drive to the hole. Goes up, gets contact, almost gets the and one. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot a couple.
Wow, and City, yeah, grabbing his throat a little bit, his chest, because he hit the ground hard after that foul.
And he did a great job of defending Huber. Huber just got a little piece of him as he elevated and took it to the rim.
Huber,
Great D, team D by the Lakers.
Oh my gosh, Bonneville's defense is as impressive as you could possibly imagine, better than advertised. Huber hits the first to make it a 3-point game. This one's a big one, it'll make it a 2-point game. Huber at the line, bends, extends, releases, and hits. 42-40, Bonneville leads it with 5:34 remaining in the game. It'll be Alspaugh to Bushel, now to Dixon, who will have the honor of crossing timeline. Drive to the hole, middle of the lane, back to Alspaugh, pump fake a 3. Now it's Bushel at the top of the key. Bushel looks, needs help, gives to Alspaugh. He'll stand on the right side of the logo, high out, being trapped. Kick out to Jordan City on the left side. Jordan is going to be trapped, back to Alspaugh. He'll drive to the middle of the lane, inside pass.
What a pass.
Nice feed, can't finish his, who's that, Bushel, sorry. Bushel can't finish his layup. Wyatt Rollhold down the lane, foul, and one, counter.
Yeah, the fist pump after that and the one attempt on the layup, Wyatt Rollhold, and it gets the Bear River bench up.
5:01 remaining, game's tied at 42. Bear River can take their first lead since middle of the second quarter.
Boy, it's great to see some Region 12 fans here, Renda fans cheering on the Bears. Looks like we've got a bunch of students down there from Green Canyon.
Free throw rims in and out. Free throws will cost you at the end, I can tell you that. Dixon will have the ball possession. Crossing timeline will be Bushel on the right side. Bushel to Dixon. Dixon. And ball's tipped away by Coombs. Picked up by Rollhold. To Coombs on the right side. Finishes the layup. We got a blocking foul, and that's going to be on Dixon. So Parker Coombs will go to the line and shoot 2 to make and try to give Bear River their first lead since midway through the second with 4:39 remaining in the game.
Yeah, Parker Coombs on that trap, he got his hand on the first pass that was over the top. That second one knocked it enough to get the steal, but the way that Coach Hunt started the trap when they've come across has really caused some problems for Bonneville.
Yeah, they've changed the area where they're trying to trap, and who knows what they're keying on. It's when a certain kid has the ball or gets to a certain area, but now the Bears have got the lead.
44-42 Bear River with 4:39 remaining in the game. Bushel inbound, he does so to Alspaugh. Watch out for this gunner, he's a good shooter.
And he's been quiet as of late.
Being trapped, needs help. No timeout being called, so it'll be go to Dixon, cross-court City for three. Front rim, no good. Long rebound goes to Coombs, so slow it down. And he'll give to Wyatt Rojo. Coach, you play for just,
Now it's a possession game.
Okay.
If you can draw them out, let them come and get you a little bit, tighten up their defense, I'd hit them on a back door. And I know that's in the arsenal of the Bears.
They'll go back. The Bears will go back to their offense that they were running at the start of the game, and that's to just be patient, run the clock, and get the pass and the play that you want.
Yeah, like we told you about earlier, they do some things extremely fundamentally well. That's pass and catch.
With 3:51 remaining, Beverly leads by 2, and they have possession of the ball. Here's Coombs to Huber. 3:44 remaining. Remember, they took 4 minutes off the clock in one possession versus Logan in a regular season game in Region 12 play. Here's Wyatt Rojo, left side dribble to the right lane. Layup is in. Layup is in! Wyatt Rojo to the hole. 46-42 Bear River. We've got a timeout. Bonneville. Well, it's a full. We'll take it as well. 46-42 Bear River with 3:28 remaining. We'll take a break as well. 1 minute break here on the Cash Valley Radio Network, 104.9 The Ranch.
That's pretty impressive.
Nice, Steve.
I'll get it back to you. I'm so sorry.
Don't get it back to me ever. And don't ever say sorry to me.
Oh, I will.
Just keep doing your job. You guys, I'm just the sideshow.
Don't say sorry.
No, Coach, you got the analyst, man.
No.
Front end.
Hey, what do
smashed
you,
in,
I mean,
and you were driving
that's
this
incredible.
car right here. The car
They
I'm
spread
looking
the
at
floor,
right now.
got the ball
I know some guys.
to a kid that's playing with a lot of
It's Body
confidence,
Shop. We'll make
and
your
he
car
took it to the
repair
rack and
painless.
finished.
We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body
He
Shop.
got his head and
257
shoulders in front of his head and shoulders. That's what he did. That's amazing.
Trailer sale.
Do you remember when Dick Enberg, Mark, Billy Packer, and Al McGuire were together?
Oh, yeah, wasn't that great?
And check out the new open
These guys don't remember that, Todd, but you and I do.
inside and acres.
Hey, I hit Ajay yesterday with a reference to Danny Brains from Skyline High School. Jeez.
Trailer sale.
Skyline High. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good to go.
Back here at the American First Event Center, at one point, Bonneville led 38-31. Since then, Bear River has been on a 15-4 run and will lead 46-42 with 3:28 remaining in the game. Coach, what a play draw, by the way, from the offense at Bear River.
Nice job there by Wyatt Roholt. Got his head and shoulders and the ball in front of the defender's head and shoulders. Was able to finish at the rim for a 2-1.
Bushhill stuck at the cross timeline. Now does so with Zach Osbaugh. City to Bushhill. Pump fakes a three. Drives to the hole. Kicks back to Dixon. First three, left wing. Front rim, no good.
Oh, my
Push shot by
goodness.
Bushhill, no call. Puts in the way up, he does.
How is that not a push-off?
He cleared some space, I know that.
Yeah, he did. That's a big basket there for the Bonneville Lakers. Breaks their drought.
46-44, Bear River leads it with 2:52 remaining. Hey, do you try and run off maybe like a minute here?
I think they're going to do the same type of thing. Roholt can beat Dixon. That's one of the matchups that they have in their favor right now.
It's going to be Coombs to the line. Gives to Roholt. Three ball, corner pocket. Get in there. No.
Ooh.
In and out. Boy, look good. Bushhill crosses timeline. Left side. Looking for help. Throws an elbow. Nothing there. Throws an elbow. We got a... Oh, they're calling it on Bear River. I don't know how.
And then I think Bushhill got away with just a little bit of a shove right here on Coombs.
Oh.
Or maybe I'm seeing things.
I don't. My prescription's expired supposedly, so. Tyler Hancock will check in. And Finder will check out. Finder's played some great minutes today, by the way. So Bushhill inbound. Down by 2 is Bonneville. 46-44 with 2:27 remaining. Here's Dixon, stuck, gives to Alspaw, down the middle of the lane. Kick to the corner is Jordan City for three. That looks good. That is good.
Wow, that is good.
He finally hit one. He had missed like 5 in a row.
And now Bonneville's got the lead.
47-46, Bonneville with 2:05 remaining in the game. Wyatt Roholt, that's a big no call, by the way, for Bear River.
Well, 2 of them in a row. They felt like they got the push out
off.
here.
Wyatt Roholt wants to go on Dixon. Instead gets it back to Fonsbeck. Fonsbeck to Huber. Huber will drive to the hole. Now to Coombs to the top of the key. To Roholt. He'll drive on Dixon. Bollinger wants a push off, but they didn't give it to Bonneville, and they won't give it to Bear River.
I think
either.
you come with the high ball screen here if you're Bear River. Look to get Mark Huber on a pick and roll.
1:30 remaining. Mark Huber down the right side. Now pulls to the left side. Goes up with it. Foul. Can't get it. He'll end up shooting 2 free throws, though.
Yeah, Coach Bollinger, I just watched him yell at the ref and say, call a push-off. You could read his lips with 1:27 left in the game.
47-46 Bonneville with Huber at the line to shoot 2. Huber extends, releases, hits.
Don't say it, John. We'll keep it right where we're at.
Just shut up, John.
I didn't do anything the whole game. I've been quiet on the free throws.
Now you just said it. You just said
T
it.
brought it up.
Huber hits it. 48-47. Minute 27 remaining in the game. Buckle up. Here we go.
And I think if you're Bonneville here, you look to go down in the post of Bushel.
Bear River's not trapping this time.
Bushel stands at the near perimeter, top of the wing. Gives to Alspaw. Here's another guy you got to watch out for. Alspaw being guarded by Summers. Stops. Pops.
What a
Free throw line.
shot.
Got it.
Big time shot there out of their flex offense. Got a minute 3. We're a minute left in this game.
59 seconds. Fans are standing. Bollinger screams at the student body to get loud. Wyatt Rollhole, top of the key, goes to the hole. Can't finish the layup. It's going to be short. Rebounded. Out of bounds. It's on. Oh.
They said it was off of Bear River. That's big with 46 seconds.
Now, do you foul, Coach?
I think you've got to give yourself the opportunity to get a steal in the backcourt. You let about 5 to 7 seconds run off, and then you've got a foul.
Bear River's only got 14 fouls too.
Yeah.
So there's a ways to go to get into the bonus.
Yeah, that's a great point, Johnny.
49-48 Bonneville with 46.7 left. We've got a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Bonneville 49, Bear River 48. 46 remaining here on 104.9 Ranch and Cache Valley Radio Network.
Central Milling.
I know you're looking for contact, but that's not the shot to take.
Companies who are proud supporters of the Bear River Bears.
Nope.
We're happy to say we've had
The play against these guys, to me, is this. The way they're playing defense, you get a dribble drive and an offensive trailer. So you have an offensive guy over here trail this dribble drive. When you take it in here, because they're collapsing so hard on you, this guy just trails behind, stands here, he picks up his dribble, pitches it back for a 3-ball.
Hey, buddy.
Because all these defenders are moving to the level of the ball. This guy right here who's guarding him, as soon as this dribble drive happens, he packs down into here. He doesn't trail his guy over here. So you have a dribble drive here, this guy just trails.
Where do I start?
I've got a
wide
real estate
open.
agent's number right here.
Dang it.
They have 16 caring, dedicated.
I bet you they get. I bet you they get a steal here. For some reason, I can just feel a steal.
49-48 with 46.7 remaining. Bonneville leads it by 1 in the 4th. Bushel looking to inbound it. Still looking. Close to a 5-second call.
They called a hold.
They got a hold on Fonsbeck.
Oh, it's only 5. It's only the 5th.
But they almost had a 5-second call as well.
Yeah. Here's the interesting thing. Now after that, they won't be able to run the floor. They won't be able to run the baseline.
Here it is, the inbound Bonneville. He's still looking. Got to be, and he does, and they got a steal. To Summers, to Huber. He'll go up with it, off the glass, can't finish. We got a jump ball, and we do. It's Bear River basketball. Huber goes to the hole.
With 41
with
seconds.
41 seconds remaining in the game. Bonneville up by 1, 49-48. Coach, you will hold for 1.
No. You're down 1. You got to get the lead.
Best shot available.
Yep, right there. That's
Inside,
it. Layup.
Fonsbeck, layup good.
Now you've got the lead. You just got to be solid.
50-49. Bear River leads it with 34 seconds remaining. Buckle up, folks. Grab an oxygen tank.
And Coach Bollinger's not going to go at the timeout. He's going to go at it.
A 3 from Bushel makes a switch on Coombs. Here's Hancock, excuse me. Top of the key to City, now to Dixon. This is your man. Dixon wants to go on to Huber, gets back to City, now we got a timeout. With 14.2 remaining, Bear River leads it by 1, 50-49. John?
They tried to get it down inside to the post, but number 3, all of a sudden for Bear River, he was the one that came and was guarding back behind, and so that forced the ball to be switched to the other side because he didn't want the double team or to get it stolen over the top when he passed down low to the post.
If you're Coach Kyle Bollinger here, you've got 14.2 seconds to go.
That's an eternity, right?
Yeah, you can't wait and let this be a last-second shot.
Oh, no.
You're down one. You've got to take first available shot or first solid shot that you get. And I'll tell you, I really, really like how Bear River has kept their composure, and I really, really like how Bonneville has kept their composure. Like I told you, we're going to see a heavyweight slugfest, and it's coming down to the final round right here.
14.2 remaining. Bear River leads it by 1, 50-49.
One other thing that we want to mention,
Fouls?
Ajay, is Bonneville with no timeouts left.
Oh, that's right.
Bear River with 3. I think that could be huge. Now all of a sudden, if you can't get the ball here, or the ball inbounds, or you get caught in a situation, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Well, they had trouble down here the last 2 times for Bonneville. That's how Bear River got the steal and then laid it up.
Now Bonneville's in the bonus at 7 fouls. Bear River's still got 2 to give. That is important. They got 5 fouls. Inbounding will be Allspaw.
Maybe if you're Bear River, you foul if there's a shot.
Popping out is Bushel. He'll be guarded by Coombs. Now to Dixon. 10 seconds on the clock. Top of the key is City. Drives to the hole. Floater's up. Floater's to the side. Rebounded by Coombs. He'll dribble out. He got fouled. With 4.7 remaining.
Plenty of time if you're the Bonneville Lakers.
50-49, and that's the important part.
Yes.
Even if he gets to 2, there's still 4.7. Coach, that's an eternity, right?
That's plenty of time.
But you don't have a timeout, so if it's a missed shot, you've got to go.
Bonneville went through the same situation last Friday.
That's true.
And captured a win.
That's right. Anthony McDade for Logan missed the 1-and-1 free throws, and he hit the front of the iron, and then, Bonneville came down and hit it.
Same situation, almost the same exact time. I'd look for City in that corner. He's feeling it.
We were going to go to a break. 50-49. Bear River leads it with 4.7, and Parker Coombs going into the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bear River Boys Basketball. 4A semifinal action on 104.9 The Ranch, the Cache Valley Radio Network.
How can you keep track of what station we're on?
Man, I'm sorry. I got to do better. I'm sorry.
No, I'm serious. I'd probably have to write down the station and put it right here. I wouldn't be able to keep track.
Motorcycle tires, Greer's has what you need.
Hey, this is the exact same scenario last week.
Plywood and 2x4s.
I know.
For Bonneville.
No need to go out of town for your hardware needs with Greer's Do It Best Hardware in town.
They're thinking, oh no.
By 5,
And all these kids,
3, 2, 1, you're good to go.
Back here at the American First Event Center, we've had a good one from start to finish. Coach Baldwin on my right, John Newble on my left. 50-49 Bear River. Coombs will go to the line to shoot 1-on-1 with 4.7 left. Coach?
Bonneville's been through this last week. Coach Bollinger just reminded them of that. They've got 4.7 seconds. No matter what happens here, if you're the Lakers, you've still got a chance to either tie it or possibly win it. And I'll tell you what, if you're Bear River, you've got to have 2 free throws right here, and these are going to be huge free throws.
They've only missed 2 free throws tonight, but if you're Bonneville, you've got to box out.
Coombs at the line will extend his right foot. Stretches the ball over his head, shoots it, and missed it. Here comes Bushnell, down by 1, 3, 2, Dixon to City, way up. Oh! Bear River wins! They're going to the state championship! Bear River wins! A layup by City all alone. Couldn't get it to go.
Oh my gosh. T, you called that. You said it's exactly the same. That shot hit the front of the iron, and then City had a chance to reverse it. He kind of lost the ball on the way up. Otherwise, I think he reverses it easily.
Bent over in despair is Allspaw.
Wow.
Heck of a night. Bonneville had the look they wanted, and City had a chance to tip it in. It fell just short of the iron, and Bear River will advance to the 4A state championship. Your final score from the American Event Center, Bear River 50, Bonneville 49. We will take a 1-minute break and come